Now you got a team in the Wizards you've already beaten. They were 2 games out of the 8th spot. One problem, it's this end for the Wizards. Defensively, they're the worst in the league.
They score the 6 most points, but as Kalena said, in terms of field goal percentage defense,
not shooting it great from 3-point range, even though it was pretty much money from everywhere else.
Andrew Wiggins, good look for 3, but rimmed it out. Now Hachimura,
8 assists last night.
Look at Damian, he's drawing and kicking. Now they throw it back. D-lead 3. And that's the kind of stuff that should be rewarded. It's good passing. But for the Warriors, they have struggled shooting 3s since the All-Star break.
A lot of drawing kicks.
Just got to look at Hachimura's game. Paid off. Finding a little offense is going to be critical here, because the Wizards will not stop scoring. That's a great no call. Bender went.
You just get a chance to go up against one of the best in the league.
Don't foul him.
Don't go crazy, though.
Don't foul him.
You don't want to try to make your name against him.
Michael Mulder missing that 3. Speaking of 3-point shooting, Davis Bertans has checked in. He looks like a human Papa shot in terms of shooting 3s. And
draws a double team. You flash to the middle, be aggressive, attack the basket, move it around. Got to take advantage. That's how you do it. Michael Mulder. I think I called him Myrtle earlier. So I know what it's like to have people mess up your name. I remember in high school I was introduced as he was active with his hands. He was contesting shots. He's working around this screen right now. Okay, so
Miller is on 5 of 5 on 3s.
He made a little mistake there. He went under that last screen. You want to stay connected to him.
Marijuana. And I think, you know, it's one of those things where a lot of players, like Al Harrington, did not use it at all. And then towards the end of their careers, when they're feeling it, when they're feeling their bodies really hurting, they need some alternatives.
And then there's guys like high functioning.
So Hachimura able to score and draw the foul. Now, the question, and I had a player tell me this several years ago. So post-game, to talk about pain and recovery and things you're talking about, Kalena, the ability to wind down and recover, they didn't want.
He said, you know, after games, I can't calm down. I can't bring, like, the adrenaline is still pumping in my veins an hour, 2 hours after the game. So for a lot of these players, sleep is a big problem. Going on the road, they can't do it against the league policy. It's against the league policy still. Even though a lot of places around the country it's legalized.
Michael Mulder had a beautiful finish. Yeah, the Warriors have extended the defense and tried to take advantage with Beal out of
drive by Poole.
Dangerous pass that Wiggins kept alive. Bender an open 3, and he shot it flat, but got his own rebound. Dragan Bender flipping it up and in.
His assist rates, his steal and block rates have doubled since he came to Golden State in New Orleans. So
Drew Holiday's been incredible.
JJ Redick, Derek Favors, those are grown-up adult basketball players, and so yes, they have their fair share of young guys.
Oh, speaking of grown,
but got fortunate there. But look at him going against Hachimura. How about the counter move? Dribble to the left, spin back.
Good years compared to what they'd done in the prior stops.
So I was watching the 76ers game earlier today. Do you know how many 3-pointers that Glenn Robinson has hit since he's been a Sixer?
Not very many.
0 on the Miami Heat and leaves that summer.
He was a monster at UConn.
10 of 15 on 3s for the Wizards, which is why they have the 5-point lead. Pascal down the lane again, flipping it up and out. Bryant played pretty good defense.
And PJ Tucker.
For that steal.
I almost jumped in. I was like, you guys need another one?
Scott Anderson was met by Bryant. Damian Lee couldn't hit the 3. Chris high for that rebound. And Marquise, everyone else in the NBA. It is not for the Warriors, currently constituted.
That's why if you're Coach Curry, you just hope their great defense gets rewarded as Hachimura shoots a 3-ball.
Out here a little bit, he just couldn't make it.
It's the one you want to see go in so you get into a rhythm. Maybe the long-range shots start to fall.
Hachimura, I like him. I think he's got, you know, he's not the same body type, but he's got a little Pascal in him, and that a little more refined than most younger players are around the rim and inside.
51% from the field, 47% from 3-point range. So he's added the 3-point shot to his game too. So defenders are going to respect.
And so he's been quite the sensation as the 9th pick overall. But the 3 years at Gonzaga, the Gonzaga kids learn how to win.
They do.
Wiggins, Toscano Anderson did well just to catch that. Shot clock at 5. Toscano Anderson trying to avoid the turnover. this in the NBA.
And I got to say, I think Tom Corelli in the league has done a great job with that. It can't be easy with scheduling when it comes to figuring out when the contos, man. Your legs by that third game feel like jello.
Well, the one they've used a Harvard professor who's specialized in sleep study as the shot clock is at 2 and Hachimura is fouled shooting the dunk.
Here, you got cutters. Hachimura is not just going to sit on the perimeter. He's going to cut and move without the ball. So butt to the baseline or whatever the angle is so you can use your peripheral vision. He's closet.
Smiley is also banged up, but not playing tonight. Shot clock at 7. Hachimura. Wiggins good defense. And
position defensive team. So once you get that rebound, make sure you push. That's what the Warriors are thinking.
Shabazz Napier probing with the shot clock at 7. They feed Hachimura down low. And it's night in Phoenix. Tracking Devin Booker. See now, Hachimura
is seen him move without the ball at least 3 times now. And that time he's on the weak side, able to draw the foul. So that's just high IQ, working without the ball.
Wiggins finding Pascal.
Ooh,
and there's 2 different and bulky players there, and Pascal couldn't finish with the left around Hachimura. I haven't seen Hachimura's outside stroke, but that 3 looked good. Little pat on the back.
Slapped him on the booty.
That was nice. Oh no, that's a dangerous pass.
Marquise Chris made him mad, slapping him on the booty.
And Bradley Beal's missing, but Hachimura finishing.
Yeah.
Post-career situation is going to be, they should name it after him. He is Hall of Fame.
We both think Steph gets fouled way more than his calls.
Yeah. But they foul off the balls. Chris, beautiful block. Damian Lee right to the rim. Oh, it's going to be basket interference. Marquise official has offensive basket interference, which I think is the right call.
Watch Marquise Chris.
The other one says,
it was the
Hachimura.
Wizard. It was the Wizard that did that. They thought it was Marquise Chris. So done. They slipped the screen again, and Warriors weren't fooled that time.
Pascal, bully ball, and he'll get to the line.
Handle a tad bit better as far as like creating for himself and all that stuff, but just playing a role and taking the drive. I thought he did an incredible job against Devin Booker. He might have just earned a second 10-day with what he did last night.
Hachimura, good rotation by Damian Lee, and he forced him into a travel.
The defense was there, the help came, and Tom does.
Wiggins inside.
Quick shot. Well last night, but he played well and he's been aggressive tonight. Spin move game. Loves that spin move.
The difference is they left Bertans again.
Keep helping.
The guy never misses. I mean, he's 8 of 10 on threes.
Side, and if you're on the weak side, you're supposed to help. And if you're that low man on the weak side, you're supposed to help. But on Davis Bertans, you probably just want to stay home.
Yeah, this is one that the Spurs let get away. Because to me, he would be the perfect San Antonio Spur.
This man has a heat seeker. 8 for 10 threes.